Hello, and welcome to the reflections on day 80, my penultimate day. Tomorrow is my final day of, I'm going to at least say living the lessons of the Tao. I don't think it'll ever be living the lessons of the Tao, but certainly my last day of blogging it. Day 80 is quite a powerful one. There are many days that have been powerful ones, but this is particularly. Day 80 talks about living your own utopia. And that sounds quite grand initially when I read that. But actually, what does it mean? It just means keep it simple. We can get very good at overthinking things. We get very good at making the world complicated as a society, as a group of people. One of the reasons why I've always found meditation so powerful is because there's a place where the world is just simple. It teaches us about observing our thoughts rather than being them, rather than investing in them. It allows us to be able to disassociate, to step away from our ego, and also to have a level of humility and not always to take ourselves too seriously. That doesn't always occur during meditation, but actually it's just the fact that you become the witness to your thinking rather than actually continually invested in it. So even if your thinking does decide to take off at speed, and you become an overthinker, is you're not chasing it, you're not following it. You're simply observing it, being part of it. So just keeping it simple, coming back to some simple principles of whatever they are in your life. I don't know whether you've ever taken a moment and thought about what is truly important to you. Is it family? And if so, for what purpose? Is it the work that you do? And if so, for what purpose? Essentially, what most people really want in life is just to feel valued. And that's a choice. We develop sometimes some complex rules about how we go about choosing to think and feel as though we're valued. And some people have some massively complex rules about the things they have to do and how they go about it and how they want to behave in order to be able to generate how to feel valued. Some people don't think they could ever feel valued, so they do some stuff to step outside of the world in terms of drug or alcohol or their behaviours and so on and so forth. Or they do some really random shit in order to be able to in order to have other people seem impressed and feel valued so therefore they can feel valued by them. But actually it's a choice. Simply turning round and knowing quite simply that you are enough. I dare you. Say it out loud. Say it out loud to yourself and lots of other people. I am enough. I am enough! Or to be able to turn around and just know that you are okay. I am okay. And that's cool. And notice how it makes you feel when you know that. You don't need anyone else to tell you. Just to be okay and to know you are. Keeping it simple, keeping it quite straightforward, and knowing that you're okay. I'm okay! Shout out loud wherever you are, wherever you want to do it, and just know you don't need any complex rules, you don't need any complex thinking, you don't need to do anything random, you don't need to prove yourself to anyone else, because it's not that complicated. Living your own utopia is really simple. It's just knowing that you are enough. Go on, say it out loud to yourself right now. I dare you. I'll see you on my final day. Namaste.